Hey everybody, how are we doing? Happy 420 for those who celebrate, but don't worry, this stream has nothing to do with that. However, on a related note, it does have to do with peace, love, and positivity. Because while today happens to be 420, it also coincidentally happens to nearly mark the 1 year anniversary where I decided to take a trip down south. Where I decided to just pack up and move to a new area all by myself that I've never been to before. Just take a big risk. It's been 1 year since that's happened. And let me just tell you, I have no regrets. Yeah, it was a little risky, but my sense of adventure was calling me. I was ready for the next chapter. You only get one life to live. It's time to take a chance and try something new. So I'm in the warmer climate. I moved down here all by myself, just established myself, and I made it work. And I'm really happy that it did work. I'm really thankful and humbled by that. But there's a big part of why it worked, and that is the support from my fans. And that is what I'm actually here to celebrate on 420 today, is the amazing support that I receive from everybody. When I first started filming, which was over 8.5 years ago, I was working full-time at a restaurant. Anybody who's worked in that industry before knows just how hectic and not fun that is. It's just very stressful, and you make good money if you're good at what you do. And I made real good money, but it's not a very fun environment, is it? No. But as the years went on and the channel I started grew, I realized that I needed more time to put into it. So I approached the boss at the restaurant I was working at the time, and I said, hey, I have this YouTube channel, these videos I film, and it's been picking up. And I'm very passionate about it, and I want to make sure that I stay on that path, and I keep reaching people the way that I have been for years now. And I went down to part-time hours. And that gave me more time to film videos and have fun and reach people from all around the world. And I'm very thankful to say that now, ever since I moved, and it's been over a year now, I decided not to go back to the restaurant industry. And in doing so, I am foregoing a lot of extra money that I could have been putting in the bank, because even part-time, I was very good as a server. I had so many $100 nights, but I decided I didn't want to return to that industry part-time, so I can put all my effort into this, into the channel, into video commissions, into reaching people, and just brightening each other's lives the way that we do best over here on the No Dio Hero. And the reason I did that is because it's not about having the most money that I can have. This has never been a numbers game for me. It's never been about, I want to get the most subscribers or views or likes or even money. It's always been about reaching the most amount of people that I can reach as much as I possibly can. So those are the numbers that have always mattered to me. Ever since I realized that I had no idea in the beginning this would grow to be what it is today. I mean, yes, I'm underground. I don't get a ton of comments on my videos, but behind the scenes, I have some incredible exchanges with fans, just supportive fans. Like everybody I've filmed commissions for over 8 years now. I mean, there's several hundred behind the scenes extras detailed on my official website that were great ideas that were commissioned to me. And it feels really good to me to be able to have that opportunity, to film something personal for somebody, knowing that it's going to make them feel good. Because there's not a lot of people that understand that. There's not a lot of people that understand identities and interests. And it feels really good to be a voice for identities like that. and to be a leader for communities where there's not a lot of people who are really open and stand up and are public about this. A lot of people keep that kind of stuff to themselves, but I'm very happy to be open and honest about who I am and connecting with people in that way, the way that I do. And the video commissions are such an incredible and personal way to do that. I'm very proud to say that I have over 500 individual people from around the world who have financially supported me. And that's individual people, over 500. And even better is a lot of those people are fans who continue to support me to this day. I mean, I have some fans that they've been commissioning me for videos off and on since the very beginning, since like early 2016. And that's just surreal, man. Like that's great to have that kind of relationship with somebody for so long. Just 8 years of keeping in touch and filming stuff that they really enjoy. Like it's an incredible opportunity for both of us. It definitely benefits both of us, and I love that. And it doesn't matter whether somebody's a longtime fan or a new fan. Like the support all means a lot to me. I feel like we're our own tribe here. There's a saying that I really appreciate, and it says, especially when it comes to alternative people, whatever you want to call it. Alone we are misfits, but together we're a tribe. We're like our own tribe of people. We stand together, we have each other's backs, we understand each other, we love and respect each other. And it's an amazing feeling to have. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things in life that can divide society, but I always do my best to deliver positivity. Like I want to help distract people from negativities going on in the world, stuff that you don't want to tune into because negativity breeds negativity. So I feel it's kind of my responsibility. It's an obligation I have to stay positive and to share wisdom and love instead of, I look at it like this. I could be the deciding factor if somebody goes to work in a good mood or a bad mood. Like that responsibility comes with being, whatever you want to call it, a content creator, an influencer, whatever it is, somebody who broadcasts themselves like this and has an audience. It's a responsibility that falls on them. People are watching and listening. The power that your words can have. So you can essentially shape somebody's day. I could film a funny video that makes you laugh and makes you feel good if you're feeling down. I can talk about identity that makes you feel less confused and less alone in the world. That's what I would rather do. I would rather bring that happiness, that warm, fuzzy feel good that I'm known to bring, that people tell me all the time I bring. That's what I like to do. I like to brighten people's days. I like to give people a reason to smile and just feel good and love themselves and love the life that we're all gifted to live. That's what I like to do. That's what I try to do. And I do apologize too. I did have to make a few posts talking about some things, some negative things that were involving me, mostly just, people trying to get free content or reposting my content on places it doesn't belong on and stuff like that. And I do want everybody to know, like, there was a reason for that. It's not to attack people. It's not to divide people. I do that in the hopes that people will see that and they will make a positive change to their life. I don't see people like that as enemies. I see people who do those kinds of things as misguided members of the community. But they are still members of the community. So when I'm pointing that out, when I'm saying I see this, I go to this forum that I've never been to and I read these kind of posts that people are making, congregating and doing whatever. It's shocking and disappointing to read. Like I want people to be happy in life. You have to learn to respect other people before you can respect yourself. It goes without saying. The energy you put out there, it does come back around. when you're putting positive energy out there, you get positive energy back. And the same thing applies with negative. So I have my own ways of addressing or approaching things, but that's one thing that a lot of people have praised me for and said they appreciate, is that I've always been 100% real. I've always been straightforward. I always speak my mind. I don't mince words. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't lie. I never tell people just what I think they want to hear. I speak from my heart, and I hope that it reaches everybody else's heart as well. And that's one thing that I believe has carried me all these years, because I'm sure there were some people that were concerned or just wondering, hey, well, once his friends he was filming with move on in life, is he gonna continue to do this? And the answer is yes, absolutely. And I knew that there would probably be some people that wouldn't follow anymore because they were just there to watch one person do something to another person on camera. But I've also had a lot of people personally reach out to me and say, can you guys hear that? Sorry, my email keeps going off. I'm getting emails. I've gotten like 4 since I started this. I've had people reach out to me and just tell me, like, hey, I originally found your channel by way of this, and I was really just enjoying seeing that. But over the years, I've gotten to respect and appreciate you, and they're just happy to see more from me. It's like they still like what they like the most, but it grew because they realized like this has always been more than just what this channel was originally started to be. A group of young friends just goofing around on camera. It's grown to be so much more than that. I started filming videos about identity and just being open and myself, and there was just an incredible response to that. There were so many people that related. There were so many people that spoke up. And again, like I said, I don't get a whole bunch of video comments because some people, they don't, they like to keep that kind of stuff about themselves private, and I completely understand. So I get like a lot of private messages, like people using the fan mail feature on my website to let me know, or it's like during an email exchange when we're purchasing behind the scenes extras or commissioning me for custom videos, they just tell me that it means a lot to them. So there was no way that I can just not do this anymore. I knew that it's too important of a position and it makes too much of an impact on people for me to just walk away for any reason. No matter any obstacles that's come along the way, I've always stayed strong and grounded on this path that I've been walking. And all of you have been walking on that path with me as well. And I just want to let you guys know that that does mean a lot to me. And I do appreciate you. I see you. I love all of you. And I know you love me too. And that means a lot to me as well. Whether you love me as Alpha Primal, who loves all his subs, who tribute, or whether you love me as Primal Instincts, with my sense of humor and my inspirations I grew up watching that show in my videos, or just, my athletic prowess, my breath holding talent, whatever it is, my body, I love all the fans and admirers I get. It's an incredible opportunity. Like I said, it's a two-way street. I consider it living a dream, and I'm so happy to be underground. Like I'm happy not to be a mainstream YouTuber and like the comment sections are just full of like memes and people just copying each other's comments to try to get likes. I'm happy to have an actual cult following of fans who sincerely like me and relate to me. I would rather have that any day than mainstream popularity. In fact, I don't ever want to be mainstream. I don't want to be recognized in a grocery store. I want to just continue making an impact on the lives of people that I will actually make a serious impact on. I don't want to just be somebody's 5 minutes of entertainment because they're scrolling through and they watch one of my videos and got a little laugh out of it. I want to have more of an impact than that. I want to make people feel good about themselves. I want to make them understand that they're not alone and that there is somebody out there like them. There is somebody who understands them and respects them and is more than happy to stand up and speak out for them. Even if that means, putting my face and personal interests in business out there, that's okay. I'll take all the shame and dirty looks that people would judge everybody else and give them, I mean, they won't do it to my face, but no, I've never had any problems though. With everybody that I shared my channel with, I've never gotten any insults or disrespect. Just a lot of appreciation and encouragement. It's always been respectful, and it's a position that I hold very dear, in that I have no intentions of walking away from anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I want to continue doing this for as long as I possibly can, and I mean that. This was never like a I want to do this so I don't have to work kind of thing. This wasn't like oh man, let me just try to get a little extra money kind of thing. It started off just friends goofing around, and then we agreed to film some video commissions. But then I really connected with the audience that had found this channel. And that's where things really started to matter. That's where things really took off. And I track all the numbers. I track the analytics on YouTube of how my content is doing. And I'm 100% serious when I say this. Ever since I went solo, everything has been better. I knew that there was some people going to leave once I went solo, but I'm reaching new people, and I have a lot of longtime fans who are still watching, and it's been great. I mean, it's the views, the subscriber growth, the ad money, and even like money that's obtained from like commissions or behind the scenes extras or clothing. All of that has been up. In fact, last month was the greatest month that I've ever had for that in my entire 8 years of doing this. And I sincerely thank everybody new and old for that. I mean, that just tells me that what I'm doing is a good thing. This is an important platform to have. And I know some people just watch me for a laugh, or some people just like to look at me. And that's fine. Whatever kind of impact, however I make you feel good, that makes me feel good. But there's also a lot of people that I really reach on more of like an emotional and like identity kind of level. And it's because they tell me this. So I will continue to be here. I will continue to do this. This has become my life. This has become a huge part of my life. And just like I have made an impact on so many people who have told me this, you guys have made an impact on my life. I've learned a lot over the years of doing this. I've learned more about myself. I've learned more about other people's interests. Not just by like filming video commissions, by them explaining to me what they like and I turn it into reality. I mean, it's honestly very, very interesting to me. It's like this is something that they're not going to teach you in school. This is something that's normally not publicly or openly discussed. Maybe anonymously online, just by typing it, but not like this. This is more personal. This is more relatable. And it's more than just me standing here saying, hey, everybody, I'm into this. I really like that. It's more than just that. Like, there's a reason why I chose YouTube as my platform to reach people. Because I want this to reach people of all ages from all over the world. It's meant to be very, just general education. Something that affects everybody's life at all ages. It's something that everybody could benefit from hearing. And I try to keep it as appropriate and respectful as I can, because that's another responsibility that comes with that. I prefer it to be educational and entertaining instead of inappropriate. I mean, my sense of humor can get a little a little wild at times, as you've seen, but I always try to present this stuff like identity, imprinted interests. I try to I try to keep that in a very respectable and educational way. But I see you guys, all right? I relate. I understand. I'm one of you. You found me. We were connected. You can say by fate, whatever you say it is. We found each other. We have a connection. And yes, it's over long distance, but that's okay. It's still a connection. We still impact each other. We still play off of each other's energy. We make our lives better. You guys giving me this opportunity to make this impact on your lives. And you tell me how much I make an impact on yours. Like, that is something worth going. That's something worth continuing and working towards. And that is exactly what I intend to do from here on out. Ooh, it is a nice hot day today. Like I said, look at me, I'm sweating here. Look, can you see me glistening? I don't have any regrets about moving to a warmer subtropic climate. That is exactly why I moved. I just up and left, and it's like 86, 87 degrees outside, and it's probably like 83 degrees in the house. Oh, good, it's 7 o'clock now. We have peak hours. You want to try not to run your air conditioning from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. because you get charged double on the electric at that time. It's not that bad, though. I like to only turn it on when I have to. But, yeah, guys, I just want to take a moment to say that, though. Seriously. It means a lot. I will be here. I'm always available for video commissions. Those behind-the-scenes extras, $10 a piece if anybody would like to see them. My Patreon, I'm very thankful to all the patrons. I've had some that have been pledged to me for years now, and I have some that pledge where they can. Sometimes they come and go, and that's fine. Just everybody who has shown support and related to me and made this possible. And I'm very thankful and humbled to be in the position to be able to do this to you. I just would have never imagined, like, just goofing off with my friends, I can make such a sincere and relative connection with so many people around the world in such a unique way. It's a very underrepresented way. It's a very misunderstood way to relate. Just those parts of identity. And I'm happy to represent for it. You see, sometimes there's people on YouTube, they'll create a channel and they'll try to craft an image of themselves as a conscious leader or, some sort of leader. But the fact of the matter is, you don't get to decide that about yourself. Your audience will decide what you are to them. And my audience has told me that I am a voice for them. I am somebody to stand up and reach people. And it's all kinds of people too. It's for the guys out there who like guys. Or it's for the straight guys who prefer women, but they also have little side interests with other guys on the side. And they may not let anybody know about it, but they listen to content like this. They hear me speak about myself, and regardless of what your identity is, it makes you feel better, and you can relate, and that's an amazing thing. So, yeah, that's my 420 message. That's my peace and love and positive vibes, man. I do like to take time to come up on here and express this because it's always on my mind, just how surreal it is to have this platform. I'm very thankful to be underground. I wouldn't want it any other way is what I'm saying. I get enough video comments that I have time to actually read them all and reply to them. I get enough video commissions that I can do this for a living and I have time to do all of them, while being a single homeowner and taking care of this house and working out 5 days a week every week I'm able to live the life I want to live, and my job is making an impact on people around the world. My job is making other people feel good. When I was working at a restaurant, what I was doing was making somebody's meal enjoyable in the local area that I was living at. But with this, I can reach people all around the world and on a broader scale. I'm not just going table to table. I'm standing up in the middle of the restaurant, so to speak, and I'm addressing everybody. I'm serving everybody. And everybody who's giving me tips, I appreciate that. Just for being here and listening to this, I appreciate that. And hopefully you didn't enjoy too much on 420. You're not zoning out and you're able to follow what I'm saying. I'm just fine. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up, though. I'm going to go see. I got a couple emails. Go have a look at those. But I wanted to jump on here. I just wanted to say some words. I wanted to give you all my humble thanks. I wanted to clarify that the posts I made about people from certain communities out there, I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to lead you in a better direction. Like I said, a misled member of the community is still a member of our community. So we're waiting to welcome you in. There's always room for improvement. We can all, myself included, we can all always use improvement and growth. And that's my ultimate goal. Positivity, love, growth. I want the No Dio Hero to be my way of leaving a mark on this planet. It's the good I want to do for people. And it's surreal to live that dream. So thank you again. I will see you guys in another video. I am in the process of installing a dehumidifier in my crawl space because it gets very humid down there. I had to get it all wrapped up. I got a big video coming. You get to see me install that. For those of you who like to see me manly, do-it-yourself, home renovation stuff, I got a big one coming for you. Once I get it in, I'll finish filming it and edit it and get it on there. But let me check these emails. Thank you so much again. I love you all. And I will always be here for you. Always.